From Studio 3 at Buzz TV, it's The Horse's Mouth with Tom McManus.
All right, time once again for The Horse's Mouth here on Buzz TV. Of course, we're at Tommy Mac's place at the bar, and I want to welcome my guest, Summer Nichols from Summer Nichols Law, right to Tommy Mac's. Hi, Summer.
What's up, Tom?
Welcome to the show.
Thank
Cheers.
you.
I'm glad to have you. So you are a woman in power with the law around here, I'm told. Divorce attorney here in town. Right. How did you get in the law? Let's start with that. I know you grew up in Key West with the high school down there.
Right.
But how did you get into the law?
I went to college in Tallahassee, and while I was in grad school for nothing to do with law, I started working for a family law attorney.
Okay. And that got you the juices to want to go after family law?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I enjoyed it.
And what do you enjoy the most about it? Why family law?
I've always been told I'm a good handholder. I'm good at helping people get through emotional situations.
Okay. And it's very I've never been through a divorce or anything like that or any kind of family issues like that, but I'm sure it's extremely emotional. So you can't be emotional. Or can you? You know what I mean? I mean, you gotta be strong for everybody.
Yeah, it's tough. There's all different parts to family law. There's times where I can sit down and cry with my clients, and there's times where you got to turn it off and be in a courtroom and concentrate and try not to let these situations, get the best of you. Because I do take my cases personally. Yeah. Family law is a very personal area of the law. It's not like I'm representing a corporation or involved in
Right. Very personal.
Yeah.
So someone is sitting there contemplating whether they're going to get a divorce or not. I'm sure that's a very daunting position for either side to be in, right? I mean, that's a big decision, especially if things, they're not like terribly wrong, right? I mean, look, if you're in an abusive situation, you need to get out and get some help right away and be protected. But I'm talking about when it's maybe not amicable, but not terrible. Yeah. That's got to be a really tough decision to make. How do people get over the hump to finally say, you know what, maybe I need to talk to a divorce attorney?
Yeah, well, the first thing is, you're right, admitting that you need to talk to a divorce attorney. There is nothing wrong with going and getting your questions answered about where your rights are and what your responsibilities are if you decide to move forward, or if you have a feeling that your spouse is wanting to move forward.
Right.
At my office, we always do a free consultation, so you can come and sit down with me, or we could do it over the phone. Now with COVID, we do a lot of phone and Zoom consultations.
Sure.
Whatever, someone's preference is. And I'll sit down with them and answer all their questions about everything. And then, sometimes we go ahead and get started right away. Sometimes I don't hear back from them, so they work things out. And then other times I have people contact me weeks or months later saying, I talked to you a while ago and now I'm ready,
You're almost a therapist.
Right.
In a way, right? You're because like you just said, some people, they come see me, we talk, and then they go back and they work it out.
Well, and Tom, another name for an attorney is counselor.
Right, which fits for you because you like holding the hands of people and helping them, right?
Right.
So it's a natural fit. Talk about the market in general. It seems pretty competitive out there, right? With the amount of attorneys, not just in your field, of course, in all fields, but how competitive is it out there for a family law attorney?
Well, especially here in the Jacksonville area, and I practice not only in Jacksonville, but in the surrounding counties, Clay, Nassau, St. John's, really, anywhere in Florida I've traveled to.
Right.
But here in Jacksonville, especially, there's lots of attorneys, and there's lots of different types of attorneys. So not every law firm or every attorney is right for your situation. You have big firms that have a lot of attorneys working on your case. They're going to bill a lot of money. They're going to do a lot of things. Yeah. And then you have the somewhere in between, and then you have me. I'm a sole practitioner.
Right.
So it's just me. I'm going to be the only one that you talk to when you come in, and I'm going to do what needs to be done for your case, not what I do as a matter of course for every case. I mean, we really take an individual look and say, what's your money situation like? What is our timeline like? What do you need for your situation?
Right. A lot of those big firms, and no disrespect to them, but they outsource a lot of their work, don't they? You're more hands-on.
Right.
You take on a case, you're taking on the case personally.
Yes.
Is that correct?
Yep. I'm the only one you're going to deal with. I have some helpers at my office, but I am the only attorney. So.
Okay. What would you say to a young up-and-coming attorney or someone in law school that's trying to figure out which space they want to get into? Why family law, if it may be a fit for them, aside from helping and holding hands and being a good counselor.
Right. Well, if you're looking to get into business for yourself and looking to make your own rules,
Okay.
instead of
Like
dealing
that.
with a large firm. And if
Yep.
you're looking to maybe be your own boss and have the flexibility I'm allowed to have with my clients,
Yep.
then family law might be a good fit.
Okay.
I think family law is known for having a lot of sole practitioners.
Okay. So other than divorce, what else does family law encompass?
Yeah, so anything that makes you think of the word family, custody.
Trust battles, custody. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. Right?
Yeah, kind of. I do a little bit of trust. I do a lot of wills for my family law
Okay.
clients.
Good.
And will documents, things like living wills or powers of attorney. We do those. We do adoption cases, step-parent adoption cases, where you're
Okay.
remarried and maybe you had a baby young, the other parent's not in the picture anymore. You get
Right.
remarried, some time goes by, and you want your new husband or wife to adopt your child. We do
Right.
those. Something that is a difficult area to do, but I do all the time is domestic violence.
Oh, that's got to be brutal. Goodness gracious. Emotional
Yeah.
for you as well, right?
Yeah, that's rough. There's a lot of bad situations out there, and there is help. Most people know the term restraining order.
Right.
We call it a petition for injunction against domestic violence. There's ways to get help with that. There's court hearings we go to get those injunctions granted so that somebody has to stay away from you. There's even, I don't want to say less serious situations, but even when physical violence isn't involved, they have injunctions against stalking.
Yeah. God, it's so scary.
And we do those. I just did one of those last week. So, all that falls under the umbrella of family law.
You know, up in Chicago, the Irish handle those things a little bit different.
Yeah, I bet.
Yeah, we don't use the law. We are the law. No, I mean, I'm so against domestic. We all should be, right? Both sides, every side should be against domestic violence. That is, we learn that at a young age as a man. You don't do that, and that's not acceptable whatsoever. So I commend you. I really do, Summer, because you seem like a very strong woman who knows what you're doing in your space, and you probably deal with a lot of emotional things. You probably go home at night and like, where's the scotch?
I know.
Like,
Tom.
I need something to just calm down for a minute.
Tom, I do. I'm a rum girl.
Okay. Yeah, good. Have some rum and all.
But having the job I do and coming home makes me appreciate so much more, I think, what I have at home when I get there.
That's great.
Yeah,
absolutely. Very grounded. All right. Let's look into camera number 2, Summer. Let people find out where they can find you.
Yep. You can come to our website, summernicholslaw.com. Or you can call us at the office, 904-322-7702. Like I just said, Tom, we always do a free consultation, so you can get all the information you need before you make a major decision.
All right. Any type of family law, any type of needs there, come to you.
Right.
All right. Cheers, my friend.
Okay.
Thanks for
Tom.
joining me at the bar. I really appreciate it.
Yeah.
That'll do it for us this time right here on The Horse's Mouth at Tommy Max and on Buzz TV. We'll see you next time.